What's up? Coach Gina here at Element 5 Fitness. In this video, we're going to be going through an upper body strength workout. So we're going to work our main muscle groups in the back, shoulders, and arms. And all you're going to need is one set of dumbbells. We're going to start with our warm-up, get to the workout, and then cool it down. Today, our warm-up is going to start on the floor. All right, so we'll start with a light warm-up to get the blood flowing to that upper body. So we'll start right here with our wrists. Just going to do some nice wrist circles. We'll go forward. We'll go ahead and reverse it, bring it back. And then we're gonna get into those forearms a little bit. So one hand out, fingers will go down. You'll press that palm back. Then we'll flip it, fingers go up. So fingers down, fingers up, just getting into the forearms. We'll be holding on to those dumbbells in the workout, so we wanna make sure those forearms are nice and ready. We'll go ahead and switch to the other side. Down and up. Not pressing too hard, we're just starting. Great, now I want you to bring your elbows up. We're gonna bring those forearms together, press them in towards each other, and then we're gonna open up that chest, squeeze the shoulder blades behind you. So forward and press together, open, squeeze behind. We'll go two more. Good, now you're gonna drive those hands up, reach up towards the ceiling, drive those elbows down. Reach up, pull down. Perfect. Shake that out. We're gonna go into some cat-cow. So I'll turn to the side so you can see me. We'll go into that tabletop position, hands under your shoulders, knees under the hips. Drop that belly button down, stick out your butt, look up. And then exhale, round it out. Two more. Inhale, drop the belly down. Exhale, round out. Perfect. Next, we'll be in the same position. We're gonna go into that thoracic rotation. You'll take your right arm, thread it through, and bring that right shoulder to the ground. And then big twist up, try to look at the ceiling. And then we'll go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. So that left hand will come through. And then we press, twist, look up towards the ceiling. Perfect. Our next one, we'll work our core a little bit. So I'm gonna turn to the side so you can see me. We'll find that same position. This time, we push the ground away. I want you to bring one leg back. That opposite hand is gonna come up, press it forward, and then you're gonna lift that back leg. So you can either stay here, or I want you to bring that hand and knee to meet underneath, and then straighten them back out. Good, and then we'll go ahead and switch sides. So I'll show you from the front. Press that ground away. One leg goes back. The opposite arm comes up and forward. As you lift, that belly button's pulling up towards the ceiling as we go in and out here. Perfect. Now, to finish up our warm-up, we're going to come into either a plank or a push-up to a down dog. So, find your plank position. From here, I want those hips to go up and back into your down dog. As you come forward, either knees can come down, we'll go into our push-up, back into that down dog. Again, knees can come down, or you can go right into a push-up. As you push back, bring that head and chest through those shoulders. We'll just go two more here. Good. Last one, again, option knees. All right. Now that we've got that upper body warmed up a bit, we'll get to our workout. Our workout today will be 3 separate supersets, so we'll have 2 exercises at each. I'll give a quick demo of each before we get started, and then we'll get into those reps. Our first one, we'll have our bent over rows. Here, we'll get a nice slight hinge, so hips go back. Those dumbbells will go out underneath your shoulders. You're going to pull back into your hips and then release forward. So we pull and release forward. After those, we'll go right into alternating overhead press. So we'll start here, one arm at a time. We're gonna press up and overhead. So palms start facing you and they end facing away. All right, let's get to it. We'll get that hinge. Dumbbells are under the shoulders. We pull back into that hip crease and hold. When we're in this top position, think about squeezing those elbows together behind you. Last one, and down. Good, now we'll go right into those alternating overhead presses. So we'll start with both hands here, we press up. As we press, that palm rotates away, and our bicep ends up right by our ear at that top position. We're gonna go to 16 of these total. And good, so we can take a quick rest if we need to. It'll take about 20 seconds before we go back into those 2 exercises again. So shake it out, and just so you know what we wanna be feeling with these, we should be feeling those lats here in the back, and then of course those shoulders as we press overhead. So let's get back to it. Our second round here at these exercises. Find that hinge. Dumbbells are out. We think of pulling straight back towards our hip and release forward. Forget to squeeze those elbows behind you at that top position. Good, last one, hold and release right into those presses. Press up and bring it down with control. If these don't feel good on the shoulder for whatever reason, feel free to go into a straight press up and down here. If they feel good, go ahead and continue with those palms facing you and then those palms facing away at the top. And good, we'll go ahead, set those down. Take your 20 to 30 seconds to rest. While you do, I'll go ahead and explain our next 2 exercises. So, we're going to go into our reverse flies. For those, we still get that little hinge. Palms are facing each other. We have a little bend in the elbows. We're gonna raise those dumbbells out to the side and control them down. Then we'll have that with our tricep extension. So you'll bring those dumbbells together, press them up over your head, and you're going to lower them down, bending at the elbow, and straighten your arm. So they stay together as we bend and straighten overhead. Go ahead and grab your dumbbells. We'll get into our next superset. Find that hinge. Those dumbbells come together. Here we go. We're gonna go for 10. Up, control it down. All right, now we bring those dumbbells together, press them up overhead. I'll show you from the side. We're gonna come from this position, straighten all the way up. Good, all right. You can set those down, shake out those arms, take your rest. For these, again, just so we know where we want to be feeling these, we'll feel it in the back of the shoulders when we do those reverse flies, and we should be feeling our triceps when we're going overhead with the dumbbells. Here we go. Let's get back to it. Grab those dumbbells, find your hinge, and here we go. Here we want to avoid using too much of a bounce like that. Really try to make those shoulders do the work. All right, now come together, press those overhead, and we go with our tricep extensions. If this gets to be too heavy, you do always have the option to use one dumbbell here. This is our last time here at this exercise, so you choose. All right, there we go. That's it, we're finished with our second superset. Take a quick break, we'll get into our third. You're doing great. We're going into our third and final superset for this workout. So our next ones will be a lateral to front raise. So we'll be coming up at the sides. We'll bring those dumbbells to the front, lower down with control. And then we lift, bring it back out to the side and lower with control. That's one. Then we're gonna go into our bicep curls. We're gonna do 21s, meaning we'll start here in this middle position. We're gonna be going all the way down, halfway up for 7 reps. Then we'll go halfway, all the way up for 7 reps. Then we're gonna go all the way down, all the way up for another 7 reps. So let's get to it. Dumbbells start right at the side. We're gonna come up, in, down, up, out, bring it back down. Good. These are tough. All right, now find that middle position. Pin those elbows to your side. We're gonna go all the way down, halfway up. Seven, good. Now we go from this middle position all the way up. All right, now we go all the way down, all the way up. All right, last one here, all the way up. Awesome. Drop those kettlebells for a second. Shake out those arms. If it helps, kind of get into those forearms a little bit. We've been squeezing onto these dumbbells for quite a while now. We might start to feel it in those forearms. Before we jump back into our last set of these, want us to still be mindful of what and where we should be feeling. So with those lateral and front raises, the shoulders are doing a lot of work. And then when we get to those bicep curls, of course, we're feeling all right here. So here we go. Last set. Let's go. We have out, to the middle, down. There you go. Ooh, I'm shaking. All right, let's finish off with our bicep curls all the way down, halfway up for 7. All right, now we'll come up, halfway down. All right, we'll finish off 7 all the way down, all the way up. You got it. Last one, all the way up, and good. We'll drop those down. Amazing job, amazing job. Now, of course, we can't just end it there. We have to go ahead and cool down. So let's bring it into our cool down phase. Amazing, amazing job. Now that we've worked out that upper body, we're gonna go ahead and cool it down. So we'll start with those forearms. Go ahead, have those fingers facing you. We're just gonna rock back and forth. You can go side to side. Circles in each direction if it feels good. Then we're gonna flip those palms. So top of the hands are down. We can go both at the same time or one hand at a time. And we rock back and forth. We'll go ahead and switch. All right, now we'll take that arm, bring it across your body, and then drop that shoulder down away from your ears. And we'll get ear to shoulder going the opposite way and hold. Good, we'll do the other side. Cross, drop that shoulder, and then we'll do one more on each arm. Good. Nice 5 to 10 second hold. Now we'll find our child's pose. So toes together, knees apart, sit that butt back down onto your heels. Reach those arms forward and let your head come down to the floor. Walk your hands over to the right side. Then you'll go ahead and dip that left shoulder down, raise it up towards the ceiling. Hold whichever one feels good. And then we'll do the same on the other side. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to let us know in the comments. You can follow us on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook.